have to eat any more of this?
But definitely. Spinach is very rich in vitamins. I might say disgustingly rich. And very good for you, Miss Barbara.
Why is it so many things you don't like are good for you?
I couldn't say offhand, Miss Barbara, but you must eat some more of your spinach.
Why do I have to?
Well, you see, your lunch calls for so many vitamins, and you must have them.
All right. My goodness, that was an awful big vitamin.
Have you finished, Miss Barbara?
But definitely.
Third sneeze.
Let me see your tongue. I'm afraid you'll have to go to bed.
I'm not sick. I feel fine.
Oh, Colin, she's perfectly well. A sneeze is nothing to be alarmed at.
Perhaps not, but I'm responsible for the child. Come, my dear. Phone for Dr. Palmer.
Child sneezes, and you think the world was coming to an end. Good heavens, can't they leave her alone? She's a perfectly normal, healthy child. The way they carry on here, you'd think she was made of glass. Something ought to be done with Collins.
How Mr. Barry can stand that female is beyond me.
Well, you can't expect a widower and a man as busy as Mr. Barry is to notice everything that's going on in the house. Better do your telephoning.
No, it just seems to be a slight cold. But Mr. Barry always wants us to notify him.
Just got a message from Barry's home. His child is ill.
Maisie, just got a message from Barry's home. His child is ill.
Okay, I'll see that he gets the message.
Mr. Barry is wanted at home at once. His child is quite ill.
Really?
Do you know where Miss Barry is?
Yes, he's over at the household exhibit.
We've got to get in touch with him right away. His daughter's seriously ill.
Well, I'll go over to the show and pick him up. If he phones in the meantime, tell him I'm on my way over.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ladies. You're ready for the opening of the exhibit at 2:15.
Yes, Mr. Barry.
I can't go anywhere or do anything without Barry making trouble for me. I hate that man. He causes me more sleepless nights.
Sleepless nights?
Mm-hmm.
What does he do? Play a slide trombone under your window or something?
Everything but that. I lay awake half the night thinking up new ideas. The next morning I find that Barry's not only beaten me to them, he's topped me in 1,000 ways. I wish he'd drown in his own soap suds. But I shouldn't be boring you with my trouble.
Oh, that's all right. You in this business?
Yes, I'm with the Peck company. Advertising.
I see. I'm sorry you dislike this fellow Barry, though. He's really not a bad sort.
Oh, do you know him?
Slightly. My barber cuts his hair. Maybe I could bribe him to cut his throat.
Oh, Mr. Barry, do you think she'll be all right?
I don't know. Let me see. Yes, she'll do very nicely.
Thank you, Mr. Barry. That's just what I thought.
Well, of all the rotten tricks. Letting me talk my head off without telling me.
Oh, now.
Just another example of Barry cleverness, I suppose.
What was she burning about?
I keep her awake nights.
Mr. Mr. Barry! Mr. Barry, you're wanted at home right away. Barbara's very ill.
Oh me, oh my, I'm so sad that I could cry, with a very good reason why. I've no one to be gay with, that's why I wear a crown. No children I can play with, London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. I want to make mud pies, in fact I'd like to be a mess. I want to make mud pies, I know that I'd find happiness. If I got jam on my fingers, chocolate on my face, and molasses all over my dress, you're the only friends I've ever had. But 1 minute you're good, and the very next minute you're bad. At times I ought to hate you, you make me feel so blue. But honest, I can't hate you, you smile at me the way you do. Oh my goodness, sometimes I want to leave you. You tell such awful lies, but I could never leave you. When I look into those great big eyes, oh my goodness, I love you, do you love me? Honey, if you don't, why don't you? Honey, if you won't, why won't you? Am I gonna have trouble with you? I really ought to scold you. You'll have me old and gray, but when it's time to scold you, I hold you in my arms and say, oh my, oh my, oh my goodness. Sometimes I ought to hate you. You make me feel so blue. But honest, I can't hate you. When you smile at me, mein lovely Püppchen, ach, meine Gutness. You are my everything a bitch. You're like a day in spring a bitch. And you make my heart sing a bitch. Looky, looky, look, ski, here comes Krokski. Oh, cha, Tonya. I love you, do you love me? Maya kaya kauka fancy. Eeny, meeny, mo, that means me. Am I gonna have trouble with you? Honey, child, I really ought to scold you. You have your mammy old and gray. Pick a nanny when it's time to scold you. I just hold you in the loving arms and say, oh my, hi, 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 hi. Oh my goodness.
How are you feeling, honey?
I wouldn't know how to feel any better.
Well.
Will you read to me from this?
All right. Which one is it to be?
It's the one where Betsy runs away from the orphan asylum and meets Tony, the organ grinder, and his monkey.
Betsy Ware was 2 years old when her mother died. Because the family was poor, Betsy couldn't stay at home. So she was sent to an orphan asylum.
Which was an ugly red brick building far, far away from where Betsy used to live.
Yes, from where Betsy used to live. A young man came dancing round the corner in a green coat and bumped right into her. Excuse me, said the young man. I'm always bumping into people. That's why they call me Puddin'head. So Mary couldn't play that afternoon. She had lessons to do.
No. Read what happened after Betsy met Puddin'head.
Oh, excuse me. Why, I must have skipped a page.
How is she?
She's fine. The doctor was here, and he says there isn't the slightest thing the matter with her. Now, you see, Mr. Berry, she's perfectly all right. Collins just gets panicky every time the child sneezes.
Collins is right. I want every precaution taken.
Of course, I know it's none of my business, Mr. Berry. But did you ever stop to consider that the constant piling up of precautions and attentions was bad for the child? Why, she's pampered and watched over and babied to death. Would you mind if I'd offer a suggestion?
No, go ahead.
If I were you, I'd send Barbara to school, where she'll be with other children.
Well, there may be something in that. Perhaps school's the thing for her. Tell Collins I wish to speak to her. I'll ask her about it.
I know what Collins will say. Collins always says no. Hello, Daddy.
Hello, sweet.
Daddy, why do I always have to play alone? Why can't I play with other children?
Honey, how would you like to go to school?
Goody, goody.
Well, I guess that settles it.
Yes, Mr. Barry.
Oh, Collins, I'm sending Barbara to school up in the Adirondacks, the school her mother used to go to.
But, Mr. Barry, the child's much too young for a summer camp.
Didn't I tell you Collins always said no?
I've only been following your instructions, Mr. Barry. I'm sorry if you feel that
Nonsense. She needs the companionship of other children. Get in touch with the Forest Grove School and make arrangements for her entrance right away. Take care of all the details.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Barry, you wanted to listen to the changes being made on your radio hour. The program's on now.
Oh, yes.
Find them berries, little bubbles. Make you kind of laugh at your washing troubles. Buy a box of berries. It's the berries that's berries. So run, don't walk to the nearest exit and buy a box of berries.
And now, the Barry Baritone will sing that new hit tune, When I'm With You.
Every street I walk on becomes a lover's lair when I'm with you. I can see the sun, though we're out in the rain, when I'm with you. To lose you would be tragic. Here is my heart unfurled. Have that certain magic. You're the seven wonders of the world. Snow is on the ground, but the leaves are on the trees when I'm with you. Flowers sing a love song, there's music in the breeze when I'm with you. Please let me make this confession. You are my magnificent obsession. The world is all in rhyme. Lovely one when I'm with you.
You know, Daddy, this house wouldn't be so lonesome if you'd stay home once in a while.
If I stayed home all the time, there wouldn't be any house.
You know, Daddy, I can sing that song, and I've got my own words. Want to hear them? An ordinary day becomes a holiday when I'm with you. I have lots of toys, but I don't want to play when I'm with you. Oh, Daddy, how I miss you. You're busy all your life. Are you going to stay in school with me?
No, my dear, I'm going to take a little vacation.
What's a vacation?
It's a rest, dear. It means getting away from people you've been with every day and seeing new faces. You really become another person on a vacation.
What person are you going to be?
Oh, just another person.
Is going to school a vacation?
Hardly. It's just the opposite. You think Collins is strict, but wait till you get to school. There'll be no running to Woodward or to your daddy. You'll do just what you're told.
I don't think I'm going to like school. May I take Snoopy with me?
No, my dear. You're not allowed to have dogs in school.
No?
No, indeed.
That settles it.
All right, darling. We'd better get started.
Come, my dear.
Goodbye, Snoopy.
Are they expecting you at school this evening?
No, I told them we'd be out sometime this week.
Then you'd better wire them you're arriving and to have a car meet you.
I'll do it from the station.
You're going to be very happy at school, aren't you, sweetheart?
Maybe.
Maybe. Sure you're going to be happy. I'll be up and spend every weekend with you. Goodbye, sweetheart.
Aren't you coming into the station with us?
Oh, I'm sorry I can't. I'm late for a business appointment already. Seems as if I'm always running away from you, doesn't it? Well, I'll make up for it Saturday and Sunday. I'll spend every minute with you. We'll have lots of fun. Goodbye. Take good care of her, Colin.
Yes, sir.
What's this for?
Oh, it weighs you for a penny.
I want to be weighed.
Well, I haven't a penny.
I have a penny.
All right. No, here. On this side is your weight, 58 pounds. And on this side is your fortune.
What does it say? What does it say?
It says you're going away on a long trip and are going to meet a lot of strange people.
What a smart machine.
Come, my dear. Walter?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have to send a telegram. My purse. Gone. I must have dropped it when I got out of the car. Keep an eye on us. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Rufus Washington Jackson Lee.
All by yourself? My name's Betsy Ware.
That's a mighty pretty name.
Did you ever have a vacation?
Oh, yes, Missy. Lots and lots of them.
Are they fun?
Yeah, if you don't have too many of them.
I'll bet they're more fun than going to school. I never had a vacation, but I'm thinking about having one. Look! Why don't you help your brother?
Brother? All right, little missy, you just wait right here till I come back. There was a lady and a little girl with these. They went away and didn't come back, and the train there was taken done gone.
All right.
Has the woman been identified?
Nope, no pocketbook, no laundry marks, nothing.
Well, you better call up the Bureau of Missing Persons and have a general description set out.
Okay, Doc.
Go on.
It's Tony!
Yes, sir, I swear.
I know who you are. You're Tony.
That's right. Antonio is my middle name.
I'm on my vacation. Do you want to come along?
Oh, you're a very nice little bambino. You go home to your mama, huh?
I have no mama.
Oh, that's too bad. Then go home to your papa. Say, what's your name?
Betsy, where? I used to live in an orphanage, but they were mean to me. Awfully mean. And now I'm on a vacation.
Huh?
I'm on a vacation. To see new faces. Your face doesn't look very new.
Well, that's a good enough for me. Goodbye. But why you chase me for?
I'm Betsy Ware. I used to live in an orphanage, but they were awful mean to me. And now I'm on a vacation.
I know. You told me that. And you don't like my face.
Yes, I do.
Ma! Mama, maybe she's hungry.
Oh.
I go get her, huh? Come, you stay in my house tonight. The spaghetti, they're good. Look, like this, look. Here.
Thank you.
Vedi, dice grazie. Voi altro dimenticate sempre.
I sneezed.
Saluti. Salute.
Don't I have to go to bed?
What's the matter? You're sleeping?
You eat first.
I like it here.
So little and so sweet. Maybe we keep her, yes? Are you crazy? What do you want to do? Do you want to go to jail for the kidnap? 5 children you have already. 6 with a monkey.
All right, then I take her to the policeman in the morning, eh? Meglio che la mettiamo a letto, Calma, bambina. Ora sta preparata. Ma tu ci va
So fast she's sleeping.
Maybe we keep her, huh?
Hey, this music certainly comes in handy for rehearsing.
Rehearsing for what?
Well, you never can tell when somebody will ask you to play a benefit. Oh, don't forget, we got another radio audition tomorrow. You know, this radio racket is a lot tougher than vaudeville used to be. Remember when we got married?
No, and don't remind me. And by the way, I'm getting tired of these radio auditions. If we don't land a sponsor soon, I'm going home to my mother.
Well, that's better than bringing the old battle axe here. I'm only kidding. You know, honey, I've been working on a step that's going to start Bill Robinson talking to himself. Watch this. If I could see anybody tie that. I'm going downstairs and see who that hooper is.
Yeah, while you're down there, take a few lessons.
Bravo, bambino, bravo.
It's a kid. Jerry, Jerry. Are you the one that was answering my steps? Tony, who is she?
She's an orphanage. She run away and she follow me here.
Jerry, she's a natural. Look at her. Did you ever see a better bet?
Who is she?
She's part of our act, kid. Dolan, Dolan, and Dolan. Say, what's your name?
Betsy, where? Are you Puddinhead?
Huh?
I'll say he's Puddinhead. Come on. Now, what's this all about?
Don't you see? That kid in there's a novelty. Just what we need for the act.
What's the matter? You crazy? What do you know about the child?
All there is to know. She ran away from an orphan asylum.
Orphan asylum, your aunt. Did you notice her hands? Well, they don't manicure them in orphan asylums.
Well, I don't know. A friend of mine got his hair cut in Sing Sing. You're always making mountains out of mothballs. Supposing the kid's story does turn out to be a phony. All right, so we believed it. We fed her, took good care of her, and put her on the air. They can't hang her for that, can they?
They can try.
Wait a minute. I want the police department. Bureau of Missing Persons. Bureau of Missing Persons? Is anybody missing? Oh, thousands of people. That's very interesting. Did anybody report a kid missing by the name of Betsy Ware?
But, Jimmy,
Oh, no record? Oh. No, I don't want to make a report. No, thanks. But if I should ever lose a kid by that name, I'll let you know. What? Oh, wise guy, eh?
well, you better turn her in anyway.
I tell you, it's okay. Oh, wait a minute. Listen, sweetheart. Remember, you're Bonnie Dolan, the radio star. Don't use your real name around here. Don't even think of it. Just forget that you're Betsy Ware.
Are we playing the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it, a game. Will you play along with us?
Mm-hmm. I love games.
All right, now don't forget, Betsy.
The name's Bonnie Dolan.
We're Dolan, Dolan, and Dolan. We have an appointment here with Dan Ward of the Ward and Wallace Advertising Agency.
Oh, yes, for an audition. Room B to your right, please.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
Hello.
Mr. Ward.
Yes?
This is my wife, Jerry. And this is our kid, Bonnie Dolan. Have we got an act? Have we got an act? I'm asking you.
Don't ask me, show me.
Bong. This is station L-O-V-E. Bong. I'm Cupid's assistant. Please listen to me. My boss, Mr. Cupid, told me to make hearts loop the loop. Never, ever to sing about the goose chip, lollipop, or animal crackers in my soup. So if the one you idolize is near you, a song of love will help you find the way. Cupid says a willing heart will hear you. If you move a little closer, thank you. Press his little hand, that's fine. Now look into his eyes and say,
You are an angel without any wings, a vision so lovely to see. Are you the reason my happy heart sings? But definitely, will I forever be faithful to you? You're mine and you always must be. Do I adore you? You know that I do. But definitely, so definitely, you are the moon, the stars, the sun. Your every beat of my heart goes so supreme. But if it all turns out to be only a beautiful dream, let's keep on dreaming. Millions or billions can't equal your worth. Your love is a blessing to me. Are you an uncle of heaven here on earth? You are, but definitely.
when you are crooning the blue of the day and whistling the gold of the dawn, bing, bing. Are you my favorite? You know that you are, but definitely. Bo, 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 bo. Will I forever? You always must be. Beep, 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 beep. Do I adore you? You know that I do, but definitely, so definitely. You are the moon, the stars, the sun. You're every beat of my heart, so supreme. But if it all turns out to be only a beautiful dream, let's keep on dreaming. Millions or billions can't equal your worth. Your love is a blessing to me. Are you an armful of heaven here on earth? You are, but definitely. The name of this song ain't Dinah. The name of this song ain't Dinah. The name of this song ain't Dinah. It's but definitely.
Not bad. I'll be right out. I have a client who might be interested. You wait here.
Didn't he like what we did?
Sure. I guess he's gone to the next room to applaud.
Margaret, this is Dan. Listen, I've got the greatest act that's ever been offered to radio.
It's no use, Dan. Mr. Peck just won't go on the air.
Wait a minute. I know he won't go for girls, and I know he won't go for crooners, but he'll go for this.
But you said we were good.
Never pay any attention to what he says.
Maybe we were too good.
Oh, this client of mine
Yeah?
that I was telling you about
Yes?
will see you this afternoon.
We're good.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Can you be there at 3?
Can we be there at 3?
Can we be there at 3?
We'll be there at 5 minutes to 3.
Good afternoon. Peck Soap Company. Good afternoon. Peck Soap Company.
I don't care how good they are. I tell you, I don't want a radio show.
But, Mr. Peck, if you'd only give them an audition, it would...
It's a most unusual act, Mr. Peck. They'll be up here in a few moments.
Shut up.
Oh, Mr. Barry of the Barry Soap Company is here. Says he has an appointment.
You know what that young upstart wants? Telephoned me this morning, said he wanted to see me.
I have no idea.
Well, I have. He wants me to buy him out.
Buy him out? Why, Mr. Peck, the Barry salesman...
I know he's been selling soap, but he's been spending 11 cents on ballyhoo for every 10-cent cake he sold.
But the figures show that...
Figures. It takes no genius to offer $5 bills for $4.80 and do a volume of business. But the day of reckoning is always around the corner, and it's caught up with Barry.
Shall I show him in?
Yeah, show him in. You stay, Gooch.
Well, if it isn't Peck's bad girl.
Hello, Mr. Barry. Mr. Peck wants you to go right in.
That's mighty wise of the old man. Listen, how would you like to have lunch with your boss?
With my boss?
Sure. I'm going in there and buy out the whole shebang. It's on its last legs, and Peck will probably be glad to sell it for a song. What's funny about that?
Yes, sir, I'll tell him. Mr. Peck wants to know what's delaying you.
The old boy can't wait. See you later.
Yeah?
Mr. Peck?
Yes, Mr. Barry. Just what can I do for you today?
Well, Peck, I understand that this place is going to pot. Now, I might consider taking it off your hands.
But, do I understand you to say...
You understand me to say that I'll buy you out. How much?
Well, have you the colossal insolence to suggest that I sell my business to you?
Why not? You've been losing money for the past 2 years. You're practically broke.
Get out. Get out before I kick you out. Now, get out.
I gather that he doesn't want to sell. Is that your impression, too?
Definitely.
Very well. Good day.
Okay.
Hello, boss.
Boss or no boss. How about the date for luncheon?
Oh, well, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, come on, be a sport. You're even with me, aren't you?
I'm ahead of you.
When will it be?
Oh, Friday at 1?
Fine. At the Savoy?
Say, Margaret, isn't he one of our competitors?
As far as I'm concerned, he has no competition.
Peck Soap Company.
We're Dolan, Dolan, and Dolan.
The radio stars. Oh, yes, Dolan, Dolan, and Dolan. And which one are you? I'm the one in the middle. Miss Allen's busy at the moment. Will you wait in her office?
Thank you. Darling, don't do that. Be a good little girl and sit down over there. I want to talk to Puddinhead a minute.
I wish you'd do me a favor and stop worrying. Y'all are beginning to look terrible.
Well, why wouldn't I? I dozed off this morning at 3:30 and slept like a log till 4.
You got nothing to worry about. The way you're acting, you'd think we were kidnappers.
That's what I'm afraid the judge will think. If we get a nice fair trial, we may get off with life.
Hello.
How'd you get in here? Who are you?
I'm Bonnie Dolan, the big radio star. You know Dolan, Dolan, and Dolan. And are we good?
Ah. So they sent you in here to soften me up, did they? Well, young lady, you're wasting your time. Now get out of here.
Why have you got so many doors?
To keep out nuisances that one door won't stop.
But they all open. What's this?
Nothing to do with you. Now get along with you.
Why do you want me to go? You're all alone, and I'm not doing anything either. Tell me a story.
I don't know any stories.
You know, you remind me of old Mr. Spindleshanks.
Who?
Mr. Spindleshanks. He's the old grouch in the Betsy Ware stories who helps Betsy when she's hungry.
Hungry? You're not hungry, are you?
No, I just had lunch. And I did something bad, too.
Yeah? What'd you do?
Well, we had spinach.
Uh-huh.
And while Jimmy wasn't looking, I put mine on his plate.
No. That is wrong. No, you should have eaten your spinach. It's good for you.
So I've heard.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get along.
Why?
You said for me to.
I didn't say anything of the kind. All I said was that spinach was good for you. Come back here. Sit down over there. Come over here. You like these pictures?
Do you know something?
What?
I didn't think I was going to like you at first.
Huh?
But I like you now.
Do you?
Yes. Your eyebrows are so nice and ragged.
Yeah, my... Uh-huh. All right. Say, so you're a singer, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Here, sing a song for me, huh?
All right. Buy a bar of berries.
Yeah.
Every grocer carries.
Stop it. Stop it, I say.
What's the matter?
Why'd you learn that trash?
On the radio. I heard it on the radio.
Radio. There ought to be a law against it. Now, come on. Have a stick here.
You know how to play piggyback?
Yeah, no, I don't think I do.
Oh, it's easy. Stand up. Stand up.
Where?
Turn around.
Huh?
Now I put my arms around your neck like this. Now go like this. Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse. Rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. Now you run around and around while you sing it. Take my legs.
Uh-huh. Now, ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady on a white horse. Rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music for... Get out! Can't you see I'm in conference? Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross.
Oh!
Huh?
Do you always tell people to get out?
I do when I'm engaged in important business. Yeah, ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady on a white horse.
Sorry, folks, to keep you waiting. I'm Miss Allen. Oh, where's the child? Good heavens, you haven't forgotten her.
She was just here.
Mr. Peck wants to see you in his office at once.
Well, you better go right in. I'll look for the child. Right in there.
Rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. Come in. Ah, so you thought you'd trick me into going on the air, did you?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you deliberately sent this child to influence me. Well, I'll let you know it didn't work. As a matter of fact, I made up my mind a long time ago to go on the air. Yeah, but she had nothing to do with it, nothing whatever. She didn't influence me the slightest. Now, understand that.
Oh, yes, of course.
Now, you will arrange for time on the air at once. I want these folks to start on a series of 15-minute programs, 5 nights a week, starting tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Oh, but Mr. Peck, I couldn't possibly do that.
Then make it possible.
Didn't I tell you all we needed was a break? 13 weeks on the dotted line.
Oh, it's wonderful, Jimmy. I hope we click.
Why, we'll knock 'em dead.
Do we have to kill people?
No, we won't kill them. We'll just slay them.
Oh.
They'll be on in a few minutes. And if you want to see a radio show that'll make yours look sick.
Oh, they can't be that good. All right, I'll listen. I'll tell you about it at lunch tomorrow. Goodbye.
Ginsberg's troubadours are on in just a moment, sir.
Now, my dear, remember, there are a lot of people out there, and you mustn't be nervous. You mustn't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Well, that's just it, my dear. There's nothing to be afraid of, really, but this is all going to be new to you.
Do you want me to be afraid?
Heavens, no, darling. That's why I'm telling you.
If I do get afraid, it'll be on account of you talking so much.
You're right, my dear. You're perfect. Let's have less chatter.
Dolan, ready.
Tonight we are inaugurating the Peck Soap Hour over the Federal Broadcasting System. And so it is with great pleasure that I present Dolan, Dolan and Dolan with Donald Hastings Orchestra.
Hello? Yes? What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Just a minute. Yes, Holloway?
Wash your necks with a cake of Peck's, the soap that can't be beat. It's best by far, so try a bar and give your skin a treat. It will give old Mr. Germ a wild and merry chase. So join our club and Peck will scrub that brown right off your face. Those eyes are full of bubbles, and through darkness you must grow. Please remember this, where there's light, there's soap.
I'll be right over. Oh, I was only going to listen to a radio program, but I guess I'm not missing anything.
Every street I walk on becomes a lover's lane when I'm with you. I can see the sun, though we're out in the rain when I'm with you.
rosy, your lips like the color of wine. Darling, the way that people will say that, my, but you're looking so fine. Ooh,
I want you strong as Apollo, a sturdy and masculine she. Darling, the way that people will say that, my, what a gorgeous physique. If you want to be like I want you to be, follow this carefully. You've got to eat your spinach, baby. That's the proper thing to do. It'll keep you kind of healthy, too. And what it did for Popeye, it will do for you. You've got to eat your spinach, baby, to give you lots of TNT. For whenever you're caressing me, then you'll need every vitamin from A to Z. Please take my advice. Kissing is dangerous, doctors all agree.
I'll take your advice. Don't ever kiss anybody but me.
You've got to eat your spinach, baby. If you do, you can't go wrong. For it's gonna make you nice and strong. And the stronger you are, the longer you live, and the longer I'll have to love you.
Pardon me, did I hear you say spinach?
Spinach.
I represent all the kids of the nation who sent me to see you about it. I bring a message from the kids of the nation to tell you we can do without it. Kindly listen to me. I'm not alone in my plea. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of us, nephews and nieces and cousins of us. They want me to say, hallelujah, hallelujah. No spinach, take away that awful greenery. No spinach, give us lots of jelly beanery. We positively refuse to budge. We like lollipops, we like fudge, but no spinach. Hosanna!
You gotta eat your spinach, baby.
No, 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 I'm singing to ya. No, 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 hallelujah, spinach, stay away from my door.
We'll tell the boogeyman, the big, big, bad, bad boogeyman.
Oh, that's just a bluff. You know we don't believe that stuff.
You gotta eat your spinach, baby. Children have to do as they are told.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Children shouldn't be so very bold.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Or you'll grow up to be a meanie when you're old.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I will tell all the kids of the nation who sent me to see you about it. Children have to do what they are told.
Mm-hmm.
Children shouldn't be so very bold.
Mm-hmm.
Or you will be a meanie when you're old. So, okay, spinach.
And you didn't hear our broadcast last night?
No, I was called away before it started. How did it go over?
Oh, beautifully. The child in the act's marvelous. Besides being talented, she's the sweetest little thing imaginable. I'm crazy about her.
Yes? You ought to see my youngster. She's away at school now. I'm going up there tomorrow and spend the weekend with her. I believe I have a picture with me.
You know you have.
Oh, I guess I left it in another suit. However, I'll bring it along next time.
Next time? What next time?
Oh, haven't I told you? You're having dinner with me tonight.
I'm going to be home listening to our radio broadcast.
Fine. We'll both listen while we're having cocktails, and then we'll go out to dinner.
Are you, by any chance, giving me what's known as the rush act?
Oh, no. No, I'm doing this for my insomnia. You see, you've turned the tables on me.
Now, what do you mean?
I mean, now you're keeping me awake nights.
In their last night's premiere, Dolan, Dolan, and Dolan's radio act proved to be sock entertainment.
Yeah. So is this.
Oh, you're always belittling. And you can heave that stuff in the ash can. We're on top of the world now, baby. People don't walk on top of the world in darn socks.
That's just the place to wear them. Your feet don't slip so easy.
Oh. Gee, that's swell. Dolan, Dolan, and Dolan. Are you happy with us, darling?
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, she sneezed. Get the doctor, quick. Maybe we gotta put her to bed. Maybe we should...
Why don't you just say saluti?
Huh?
How about Gesundheit?
Dankeschön.
Hey, what is this?
Oh, she's not sick. Well, nearly time to get down to the broadcasting station, Big Shot.
Will I have time to go down and see Tony and the kids?
Sure, we'll pick you up on the way out.
Hello.
Hello,
What's your name?
Bonnie Dolan.
Go on, don't give me that. You don't belong to those folks. What's your real name? You like peppermint candy?
Mm-hmm.
Walk down to the corner with me and I'll buy you some.
Hey! Where you going with that kid?
Well, just taking her down the street to buy her some candy.
Yeah? Well, if anybody's going to buy a candy, it'll be me.
Well, I was just trying to be friendly. Cute little trick, ain't she?
Yeah. Come on.
Sorry, I got tangled in a deal for another factory.
Always another factory. You'll drown in your own success yet.
I'm afraid I can't afford to drown now. You know, you look very lovely tonight.
Here. Have a cocktail. It'll help sustain the illusion.
Have I missed all the program?
Most of it. But Bonnie goes on again after this orchestra finishes.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, America's new sweetheart of the year. Little Bonnie Dolan will sing her own version of When I'm With You.
An ordinary day becomes a holiday when I'm with you. I have
Candy.
a toy.
Isn't she wonderful?
I don't want to play
In her voice,
when I'm with you.
it's just like Barbara's. Oh, if I didn't know my child was at school, I'd swear that...
All children's voices sound about alike. It's just that slight difference that makes Bonnie stand out. And a proud father probably wouldn't even notice that difference.
Marry me and let me be your wife.
It's Barbara. It is Barbara.
Are you losing your mind? That's Bonnie Dolan.
But I tell you, it's my daughter. Where's your phone?
Right there.
Even funny spinach tastes like pumpkin pie when I'm with you. Ooh.
Look, you're just making a complete idiot of yourself. That child...
Be quiet. Central 88632.
I will not be quiet. Oh, you must be crazy. I know the child and I know her parents.
I tell you, I'm her parent. Hello, this is Richard Barry talking. You have my daughter over there. The little girl singing on the Peck hour. Hold her, I'll be right over.
Your daughter.
Hello. Hello, operator. Give me the Forest Grove School. At Ferncliff. Yes, quick.
Oh, look.
This is Columbus 8514.
You're just stirring up a mess of trouble for yourself. Now, why are you so stubborn?
Oh, you're the one that's being stubborn. Oh, why do I have to marry a girl like this?
Good night, folks.
Who said you had to? Who said you're going to? Why, I wouldn't marry you.
You'll marry me if I want you to.
Hello?
This is Richard Barry talking. Is my daughter Barbara there?
No, Mr. Barry. We're waiting for her.
Haven't you received a wire from her nurse?
No, Mr. Barry. Shall we?
She never got to the school.
Really?
Come on.
And were you good?
We certainly slayed him, didn't we?
Come on, darling.
Great little trooper, that kid. Just like a father. I taught her all she knows. When she was 6 months old, the name of the act was Dolan and Dolan. Then she used to...
Mr. Peck, Mr. Richard Barry just phoned, said Bunny Dolan is his daughter, and wants us to hold her here. He was very excited.
Barry, huh?
Yes.
Trying to put something over on me again. The nerve. What else did he say?
That's all, except that he was on his way over.
Good. I'll tell that cheap upstart just where he gets off. Trying to steal my talent, is he? I'll sue him. Here, you get your wife and child and get them out of here.
Yes, sir.
I know how to handle Barry.
Let's get out of here. Don't ask any questions.
Where are we going?
Taxi! Taxi! Taxi!
Listen, honey, tell us the truth. Do you know Mr. Barry?
You won't be angry if I tell you?
No, sweetheart.
Mr. Barry's my daddy.
Didn't I tell you she didn't jump out of a hat? Didn't I tell you they'd catch up with us?
What do we do now?
There's only one thing to do. Take her to the apartment, telephone Barry where she is, and then duck. Flag a taxi.
Taxi?
Oh, I should have known better than listen to you.
There's nothing to be afraid of. All we've got to do is... Oh.
It's an awfully nice kid you have there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Taxi! Taxi!
Darling, we've got to go. Something has come up, and we've got to go right away.
Can I go with you?
No, you stay here.
But I don't want to stay here all alone.
Honey, do us a big favor. Stay right here.
Listen, sweet. You stay here. We'll call your daddy, and he'll come for you in a few minutes. Oh. Here, sweet, play with your toys. Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Puddinhead.
Oh, come on.
A fine cock and bull story. If she's your daughter, what's she doing here? Is she a radio performer?
No, but I have no time to explain. Now, where is she?
She's gone, and don't any of you tell him where she is.
But listen...
Can't you see that I'm telling you the truth?
Yes? Yes, it's for you, Richard.
Yes? What's the number of the house? Yes, what floor?
The parlor floor. The first door to your left.
I know where she is. She's all alone.
Great heavens, is she really your daughter?
Isn't that what I've been telling you for the past half hour, you crazy old buzzard?
You know, we're a couple of heels running out on a kid like this.
I know, honey, but
Yeah, and a couple of saps as well. They're bound to get us.
I guess you're right. Everybody knows Dolan and Dolan. They know we had the kid, too.
Of course, and if we run away, it'll look worse.
Come on. Let's go back and face it.
Come on now. Be a nice little girl. I'll buy you a pretty present if you tell me who your father is.
I won't tell you. I don't like you.
You'd better tell.
I won't. I won't. You let me go.
No, you don't. You're coming with me.
I am not. I am not. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I promised Jerry.
Hey! Where you going with that kid?
Jerry, lead with your left.
Wait a minute.
Daddy!
Barbara.
Are you all right, Jimmy?
All right. How'd you get here? Who brought you here?
They did.
Well, where's Collins? What happened to her?
I don't know. She lost her purse and went away. So I thought I'd go on a vacation. And I found Tony, and then Mr. and Mrs. Puddinhead found me. What are they doing, Daddy? They're hurting them, and they're my friends. They're my best friends. They saved me from that bad man.
She told us she ran away from an orphan asylum, where they were mean to her. And we believed her. Didn't you tell us that, Bonnie?
Yes, I did. But I wasn't telling a lie. I was just playing a game, and they played with me.
I see.
I've never had so much fun in my whole life. But I'm glad to be back with you, Daddy.
Oh, Barbara. Officers, I'm afraid I put you to a lot of bother. You needn't hold those people any longer.
Wait a minute. Where do I come in on this? I've got a contract.
You know what that contract's worth.
Listen, you two. You've been battling around trying to buy each other out. Why don't you merge the two companies? Then between you can wash the neck of the whole nation.
That's a thought.
Merge with him? Never.
I don't know what that means, but why don't you do it?
When I hear the blast of a bugle, I know I soon will see a military man.
When I hear the sound of a drum, drum, tummy, tum, tum, I know I soon will see a military man.
I love a military man.
I love a military man.
I love a military nurse.
But it's so grand to see a military man. Every boy should want to be a military man. What a treat to marching feet, the roll of a drum. What a treat to marching feet, the rum-tum.
The rummy-tum-tum-tum.
In the crowd he looked so proud, the military man. In his uniform, so spick and span. Hearts are filled with joy and a thrill with joy whenever the marches play. Everybody loves to see a soldier parade.